Hello, this is Brian Bracken and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to discuss how to use the map module in the Power Blog. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this page here and we're going to add a map module to the full width section. So we're going to click on the plus sign, it says insert module, and we're going to add a module. And the module we're going to be adding is the full width map. Now what we have to do is we have to add your API key if you haven't done that already. To do that, all we need to do is click on Add Your API Key. Make sure you've copied the API key from the instructions that we had in the previous video. And then we're going to copy and paste the API key right in this section right here. There's the API key. Now we're going to click on Save. And then we're going to click on Save Settings. Now the settings have been saved, so let's go back then to the page that we're working on. Now to make this active, we need to then click here, Save and Exit. Now if this is a new page that you're working on, you'll actually need to save the draft. That will reset the page so that the map module will understand that the API has been added. So we're going to click Save Draft. Now the page has been refreshed, so we're going to go to the full width map again. We're going to click on that, and notice we can see that the API has been added. What we need to do now is we need to actually get the map address, so where the center of the map will be. We need to get that address. I'm going to just go and grab an address of Disney World. Now that we have the Walt Disney World address, I'm going to paste it in here where it says Map Center Address. Click Find. We can see now that we have a view of Walt Disney World Resort. It's a little bit zoomed in too much. So what I'm going to do is click on the minus sign and I'll zoom out the map a little bit. I want to actually have the ability to see Epcot. So we can see Epcot here now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a pin. So to add a pin, we're going to click here, Add New Pin. And I'm going to type in here Epcot. Now I have to find the address for that pin. Just give me a moment again. Now I have the address for Epcot, and now I'll paste it into this box. I'm going to click Find. Notice now we have a pin, and this is in the Epcot area. Again, what we're going to do is click Save, and if we scroll down just a little bit, there's the pin for Epcot. Again, what we need to do is we need to click Save and Exit. Now that map has been saved. Let's take a look and see what that looks like on the preview. I'm going to click Preview. We can see here we have the map module now. Next, what we want to do is we want to add in another module, and this will be in the standard section, not in a full width section. What we need to do then is click on the plus sign, Insert Module for the standard section, and go and select Map. Again, what we want to do is put in as the map center address as being Epcot, and we're going to click Find. Notice now we actually have found Epcot, but let's zoom this out a little bit by clicking on the minus sign a couple of times. And then I'm going to just move this up a little bit because I want to kind of get into one of the motels that's found within the Epcot area. That motel is Boardwalk. Give me a moment. I'm going to pin that Boardwalk area. So we have Epcot here, and Boardwalk is actually in this section here. So just give me a moment while I go and grab that address. Okay, so I now have the Disney's Boardwalk address, and I'm going to click on Add New Pin. And in the title, I'm going to type in Disney's Boardwalk. And then we have the map pin address, and I'll paste that in. And then I'm going to click on Find. We can see that it's found Disney's Boardwalk Resort. And the next thing that we're going to do now is we're going to click Save. And then what we're going to do now is click on Save and Exit. Let's take a look at the preview now. We should see two maps now on this particular page. The first one will be showing a pin of Epcot, where it is, and the second one will be showing Disney's Boardwalk Inn. Now we have two maps on that page, and one is a full width, and the other is a standard section. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next.